welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Matt.
And today we are still talking about Showtime, the dual mastery of Shohei Ohtani, where he had an impressive 2024 season with the Dodgers, didn't he?
That's right. As we talked about last time, Shohei Ohtani got a 50-50 record, which means he hit 50 home runs and stole 50 bases. So, did you know that after he hit his 50th home run, that the baseball that he hit went up for sale so people could buy the baseball?
Whoa.
And someone in Taiwan bought that baseball.
No way.
That's right.
For how much?
Well, they bought it for 140 million Taiwan dollars, which makes it the most expensive baseball in the world.
Wow, that is really impressive.
Yeah, and actually, they had it displayed in Taipei 101, so you could have actually gone to see the baseball for yourself and see the ball that, made Shohei Ohtani such a legend for being the first player to have that 50-50 record.
Wow, that's really impressive. And we learned that not only is he impressive on the baseball field, his personal life, he has a pretty good balance as well. So we are going to learn more about Showtime Shohei Ohtani.
Not everything has been smooth for Ohtani, though. In 2024, his former interpreter was accused of stealing money from him to fuel a gambling problem. However, Ohtani didn't let this affect his game, and he was still able to perform incredibly well on the field. Central to Ohtani's success is his use of the Harada method. This is a technique created by a former middle school teacher. It emphasizes self-reliance and recommends creating a 64 chart on which people put their goals and ways to achieve them. Ohtani did this in high school. His chart included aims for baseball as well as personal goals such as be caring and read books.
Hello everyone, today we're looking at part 2 of our article, Showtime, the dual mastery of Shohei Ohtani. So we learned last time about some of the really amazing things that he has done, and today we're going to learn more about his incredible career.
Okay, let's start with our article. Not everything has been smooth for Ohtani, though. In 2024, his former interpreter was accused of stealing money from him to fuel a gambling problem. Okay, so the interpreter, which is someone that worked for Shohei to try to communicate in English with the team, he was accused of stealing money from Ohtani to help himself with his problem. And basically, he was accused of stealing. And the word accuse, it's a verb, and it's basically to claim that someone has done something bad. And in this case, it's stealing. And usually when we're talking about accusing someone, you are just claiming and saying that a person has done something wrong or done something bad. And after that, you still need to kind of prove it to prove that this person has done something bad. So it's to claim that someone has done something bad. Okay, an example sentence would be, Jane had an argument with her brother after he accused her of stealing her mother's necklace.
So we have another word there, which is fuel. So we mentioned that Ohtani's former interpreter used this money to fuel his gambling problem. So fuel is both a verb and a noun. So the noun fuel, it means a substance or something that is used to power something else or used to help something else to run or continue to run. So as a verb, it means to add this substance to things. So in this case of a gambling problem, in order to continue gambling, continue with your gambling problem, you're going to need money because you're probably losing money if you're gambling a lot. So if you're fueling your gambling problem, you're using the money to continue gambling. So another example, the success of the city's stores and restaurants is fueled by an increase in tourism. Okay, back to our article. However, Ohtani didn't let this affect his game, and he was still able to perform incredibly well on the field.
Well, that's good to hear because at that time, there was a lot of news all over the world about his interpreter stealing his money, but he didn't let all this bad publicity or bad press affect him, and he was still able to perform well.
Yeah, I remember a lot of the sports commentators at that time just wondering, is Ohtani going to play poorly now that this news has come out? But he proved them all wrong because he still played very well.
Right. Okay, so back to the article. Central to Ohtani's success is his use of the Harada method. This is a technique created by a former middle school teacher. It emphasizes self-reliance and recommends creating a 64 chart on which people put their goals and ways to achieve them. Here we have the word self-reliance. And basically, it means to rely on yourself or not having to rely on other people, using the resources and the skills that you have to achieve certain goals and certain things.
Okay, getting back to this article, Ohtani did this in high school. His chart included aims for baseball as well as personal goals, such as be caring and read books. So that's very nice. He also had the goal to be caring. I think that shows that he's also quite a nice person, that he made that one of his goals.
Yeah, that his goals aren't just about being the best baseball player in the world, but it's also about how to be a good person.
Okay, well, we need to take another break, but we have some more about Shohei Ohtani when we come back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要继续来看关于大谷翔平 Shohei Ohtani 的文章。在2024年，大谷的前口译员被指控盗取了大谷的钱来助长他赌博的问题。Matt 老师说，当时有不少的体育评论员谈到这件事，也许可能会影响到他在场上的表现。那幸好他并没有让这件事影响比赛，在场上依旧表现得非常出色。我们补充一下老师说的 commentator 这个字 ，commentator。Commentator 表示像广播电视的评论员啊、解说员。那文中的 interpreter 就表示口译员。我们再看单字 accuse。accuse 这个动词表示指控、指责。accuse somebody of something 就可以表达指控某人做了某事。然后下一个单字 fuel， 它当名词可以指燃料，不过在文中是当动词，可以表达提供什么的必要条件啊，或燃料，或者是推动、支持、助长。好，课文接着提到，大谷成功的关键在于他使用了原田目标达成法，这是由一位前中学教师创立的技法。他强调自立，并建议制作64格图表，又称为曼陀罗计划表，让人们在上面写下目标，还有实现目标的方法。好，文中他用到 self-reliance， 就是表达自立、自力更生或者是自我依靠。那这边有3个重点，我们进入文法时间。我们来看第一个重点是主词补语的倒装，要强调主词补语或者是主词修饰语比较长的时候，可以把补语移到句首，那么主词跟 be 动词进行倒装，那就会形成这样的句型：主词补语加 be 动词加主词。例如 ，A red rose was lying on the table。现在把主词补语 lying on the table 移到句首。那么主词跟 be 动词经过倒装之后，句子就变成 Lying on the table was a red rose。桌上放着一朵红玫瑰。第二个重点是 be central to 加名词，这表示对什么来说很重要。Central 在这边是形容重要的、核心的。例如 Respect is central to any relationship。尊重对任何关系来说都很重要。第三个介绍的是介系词加 which 的用法。 which 引导的形容词子句，它的句尾是介系词，而且这个关系代名词 which 是介系词的受词时，我们就可以把这个介系词移到 which 的前面，那这是比较正式的用法。举例来说 ，This is the town which he spent his childhood in。这是他度过童年的城镇。我们现在把介系词 in 移到 which 前面，那就会变成 This is the town in which he spent his childhood。好，我们接着回到课文中。
Ohtani's ability and drive have allowed him to connect with Japan's youth in a deep way. In Japan, he represents the idea that you can achieve greatness through dedication and effort. As such, his success has motivated many young athletes to pursue their dreams. In 2025, the first MLB game of the season was played in Tokyo, and it featured Ohtani's Los Angeles Dodgers. This was a truly special moment for those Japanese fans who got to see Showtime in person once again.
Welcome back. Before the break, we learned about Shohei Ohtani and the method that he uses to try to achieve his goals to have a balanced life.
Okay, so let's get back to our article. Ohtani's ability and drive have allowed him to connect with Japan's youth in a deep way. In Japan, he represents the idea that you can achieve greatness through dedication and effort.
That's right, because during his baseball career, while he was still in Japan, a lot of people tried to tell him not to be a two-way player. They actually told him you have to pick one. But he was very dedicated and he stuck to it. He said, I am going to continue to work on being both a good pitcher and a good hitter. Mm-hmm. And he did it. He was very dedicated.
Right. And so he's someone that people feel they can connect with. So to connect it means just to associate between two things. That means that they connect. But in the case of connecting with someone, it means that you feel you share emotions or you can relate to how they feel. You think you might share the same feelings with them. So when Japanese youth see that he has worked hard to achieve his dreams, they feel that they can share that. They can share that same experience as they are working hard maybe in their school life or in their sports life, and that maybe someday they can be the same as Shohei Ohtani and achieve greatness. So an example sentence for connect, the two children connected over their shared love of Batman.
Okay, back to our article. As such, his success has motivated many young athletes to pursue their dreams. So here we have the verb motivate. When you motivate someone, you are trying to get them to keep going after their dreams, keep working hard. You're giving them a reason to do something or to try to follow through with their goals and dreams. So when you motivate someone, you are doing things to help cheer them up to keep going. Like, Matt, you are a great Gaelic player, football player, and I try to motivate you by going to your games sometimes,
That's
right?
Real. Thank you, Kiki.
When you see that people are here cheering you on, that's motivating.
That's motivating. That's right. It helps me to pursue my dreams.
Okay, an example sentence is, seeing my friends make lots of money motivated me to work harder.
Okay, so this helps Shohei's fans, helps people pursue their own dreams. And to pursue something means to continue along a path or to strive to reach a goal. So, or a dream. So it's when you continue to do something to try to accomplish a goal or be successful at your goal. So for example, I want to pursue a career in politics. Means that your goal in the future is to have a career in politics. So you're going to continue to do the things and take the steps to make that dream come true. Back to the article. In 2025, the first MLB game of the season was played in Tokyo, and it featured Ohtani's Los Angeles Dodgers. This was a truly special moment for those Japanese fans who got to see Showtime in person once again.
Okay, well, we are at the end of our article, but we do have a what do you think question. So, Matt, who is your favorite sports star? What do you like about them?
You know what? My favorite sports star is Kiki. As I think she is an amazing driver, an amazing race car driver, and she's also a great person who's very kind and thoughtful.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Well, I love Matt because he is a great Gaelic football player, but not only is he a good player, he also does a lot to try to promote and educate people so people can learn about Gaelic football. Okay, so I'm glad that we are each other's favorite sports stars.
Each other's biggest fan.
Yes, and we will continue to motivate each other to be better athletes. But that's all for today's episode. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.
大谷的能力和冲劲让他得以跟日本年轻人产生深厚的连结。在日本，他代表着透过全心投入和努力可以实现伟大这样的理念。那因此，他的成功就激励了许多年轻运动员去追求自己的梦想。Kiki 老师这时候用到 dedicated 来描述大谷 ，D-E-D-I-C-A-T-E-D，dedicated 可以形容全心付出的或是专注的。那课文单字 connect。这个动词它有连结、连接的意思，那在文中是表达与什么建立良好关系、产生共鸣。再看到 motivate 这个动词表示激励、激发或驱使。Pursue 则是有追求、从事或是实行的意思。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来介绍句型 allow somebody to 加原形动词，是表达使某人能够做某事，允许某人做某事，也可以用 let somebody 加动词来表示。那么 let 是实义动词，它的受词后面要记得接原形动词。我们看两个例句 Mark doesn't allow anyone to eat or drink in his car. Mark 不允许任何人在他的车子上饮食。Chloe's parents won't let her have a pet. Chloe 的爸妈不让她养宠物。好，那么以上今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Not everything has been smooth for Ohtani, though. In 2024, his former interpreter was accused of stealing money from him to fuel a gambling problem. However, Ohtani didn't let this affect his game, and he was still able to perform incredibly well on the field. Central to Ohtani's success is his use of the Harada method. This is a technique created by a former middle school teacher. It emphasizes self-reliance and recommends creating a 64 chart on which people put their goals and ways to achieve them. Ohtani did this in high school. His chart included aims for baseball, as well as personal goals such as be caring and read books. Ohtani's ability and drive have allowed him to connect with Japan's youth in a deep way. In Japan, he represents the idea that you can achieve greatness through dedication and effort. As such, his success has motivated many young athletes to pursue their dreams. In 2025, the first MLB game of the season was played in Tokyo, and it featured Ohtani's Los Angeles Dodgers. This was a truly special moment for those Japanese fans who got to see Showtime in person once again.
Tai'an used to have a train station which has now been transformed into a popular tourist spot. What makes it so popular, you might ask? Well, you've come to the right place because we are going to find out more about the Tai'an Railway Culture Park. Tai'an Station once connected with Houli Station and Senxing Station. Though trains no longer carry passengers through Tai'an Station, the locals have made Tai'an Station into Tai'an Railway Culture Park, which is a great destination for fans of railway culture. Interesting signs guide visitors on their way towards the park. The road that leads to the park is lined with traditional sanheyuan, or courtyard houses, on either side. If you get tired from walking, you can stop by the traditional grocery store on the side of the road and buy traditional candies. Tai'an Station, which sits at the foot of a mountain, and Tai'an River Steel Bridge, which crosses Tai'an River, are ideal for taking pre-wedding photos. The Tai'an River Steel Bridge is from the Japanese colonial period. The simple old train station has a rich Taiwanese atmosphere. Every corner of the old station has a unique story. So even though the Tai'an Station no longer functions as an actual train station, it is still a place rich in culture and history, and definitely worth a visit next time you're in the area.